This new center opened just 3 months ago, and they've already seen 400 clients come through the door. It's an area of Brooklyn, Bushwick, which already has a high unemployment rate and a high poverty rate, so the services are really needed. It was here, just as her unemployment benefits were about to run out, that Elizabeth Tavares sought help, sprucing up her CV.
And do I have an updated copy of your resume?
After she lost her job in Florida, Elizabeth returned to New York.
It was so hard in Miami. So my mother on the line, she's like, come help me and I'll help you.
Elizabeth finished high school, but she dropped out of university. That's a real disadvantage when there are plenty of graduates without jobs.
She planned to go to college as soon as she could afford it.
Another job seeker, Miguel Gonzalez, didn't finish high school, but he's going to try again because he knows it can make a difference in a tight job market.
Both of my sisters want better for me, so I just think about my little sister because she wants to go to college and she wants to better her life.
Labor expert Ken Goldstein says there aren't many job choices for young adults like Elizabeth and Miguel without graduating.
For everybody else, this is a terrible economy. For them, it has been. And their future, unless they develop their skills, develop some skills, it's not going to get that much better.
Elizabeth is lucky. Government funding has given the center opportunities for a better tomorrow, money to hire her. Now she can help others look for work. Karen Nye, BBC News in Bushwick, New York.
All right, I'm going to read Kathy Powell.
Brushing up on interview skills and studying for a high school degree, 18-year-old Miguel Gonzalez wants to work with computers, but competition is fierce.
The degree itself, it would prove a lot that I actually have it, and it's just not a slip of paper that I have, and yeah, check off the box, but it's not just another sheet of paper.
Elizabeth Tavares has 10 years of administrative work experience, and she did finish high school, but she dropped out of university.
One of the things that I'm looking at in the internet, and if most people who are seeking jobs, they're looking for a bachelor's degree.
She came to this job training center just as her unemployment benefits were running out. Because she speaks Spanish and English, Elizabeth was hired here to help others look for work.
We put up very, very good signage.
Randy Piers runs the center called Opportunities for a Better Tomorrow.
Ironically, while the private sector economy is sort of hurting, it's programs like ours, particularly in social services and education, that in times like this are actually expanding.
But experts like Thomas Berner don't expect the broader job market to improve until next year.
I think we won't see positive employment growth until early 2010, and I don't think the unemployment rate will stabilize until about mid-2010.
President Obama said he's working to restart the economy, but it won't happen overnight.
As I've said from the moment that I walked into the door of this White House, it took years for us to get into this mess, and it will take us more than a few months to turn it around.
Even those who have jobs are watching their wages start to shrink as their working hours fall. So the American consumer who once powered the global economy may not be able to jumpstart the recovery. Karen Nye, BBC News, New York.